When people think he's he will rise like a phoenix from the ashes. I'm going to destroy this on Saturday night. You watch. Watch me go to work on Saturday night on him. You watch it. I beat him last time, but I'm looking forward to Saturday night to just fucking him up.
Time of his career! 6, he doesn't look right! 8. Will he be saved by the bell?
Tyson Fury, known for his relentless trash talk, dropped a bombshell after his shocking loss to Oleksandr Usyk. The self-proclaimed Gypsy King had promised chaos, fireworks, and utter domination in their rematch. He vowed to crush Usyk, dismissing him as a paper champion, and assured there would be no doubts, no mercy, just destruction. However, the tables turned dramatically. In just 4 rounds, the man Fury mocked as too small and weak delivered a stunning knockout, leaving Fury staring at the arena lights in disbelief.
I'm going to make him feel he's 37 years, for sure. And he's going to be in there with the Gypsy King, not whoever I was last time out.
The king of boxing fell once again, this time in an even more humiliating defeat. Yet, despite the loss, Fury brazenly claimed the fight was rigged and influenced by bribery.
From there, there's no more talking shite. I've had enough. I'm here to hurt this fucker and put on a good show. And that's what I'm not interested in talking or acting up or anything. That's it.
The Gypsy King is...
Believe me, what he said after losing will make you shake your head.
Must be go to work, son, on Friday night. I'm gonna go to work on it.
The highly anticipated rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk delivered everything boxing fans craved: hype, drama, and a clash of polarizing personalities. True to form, Fury dominated the pre-fight spotlight, declaring himself the savior of heavyweight boxing while dismissing Usyk as a paper-thin champion. He vowed to retire Usyk, humiliate him, and prove once and for all who the true king of the ring was. However, the fight told a different story. Lennox Lewis praised Usyk's performance on social media, tweeting, "Tonight we witnessed a cracking fight and history made. I was happy to welcome either of these incredible champions to the undisputed H-Show Club, and tonight it was Oleksandr the Great. Looking forward to seeing them do it again. Usyk has proven it's never too late to build your legacy."
And that got Usyk off balance. I don't know if he slipped or buckled it.
I was just hit him on the temple and just didn't get off his foot.
The pre-fight press conference was a spectacle, with Tyson Fury in full trash-talking mode. He mocked Oleksandr Usyk as a blown-up middleweight, ridiculed his broken English, and accused him of ducking fights in the past. This time, there's no place to hide, Fury declared. Usyk, calm and composed, countered with nothing more than a smirk and the words, "The ring will decide." The tense stare-down saw Fury towering over Usyk, attempting intimidation, while Usyk's unwavering eye contact delivered a silent message of defiance. Boxing legends and fans were divided in their predictions. Some saw Fury's size and aggression as unbeatable, while others believed Usyk's technical brilliance would be the key to victory.
Fury had a chance maybe to step on the gas there, but again...
The first round saw Tyson Fury coming out strong, showcasing his size and power as he pressed forward, landing heavy jabs that kept Oleksandr Usyk on his toes. For a moment, it looked like the Gypsy King might deliver on his promises. But by the second round, the tide shifted dramatically. Usyk's strategy, built on speed and technical brilliance, began to unfold with surgical precision. Slipping Fury's punches and countering with crisp combinations, the Ukrainian quickly turned the tables. Fury's confidence began to waver. His usual smirk faded into a grimace as frustration set in. The crowd could feel it. Something was off. Fury, expected to dominate, found himself chasing shadows, unable to land meaningful shots. By the third round, Usyk put on a masterclass. His dazzling footwork, sharp punches, and impenetrable defense left Fury looking slower, clumsier, and, dare we say it, desperate. The trash talk that had defined the build-up was now a distant memory as Usyk seized control of the fight.
Glamour division of boxing. And these guys are not letting
Every time Tyson Fury lunged forward, Oleksandr Usyk punished him with precise strikes to the body and head. Usyk's impeccable timing made it painfully clear that Fury's size advantage meant little against the Ukrainian's superior skill. Even Fury's corner showed signs of concern, their shouted instructions sounding more like desperate pleas than effective strategies. The loss reignited debates about Fury's mental preparation and focus. Critics argued that his constant media appearances, exaggerated training claims, and flamboyant lifestyle distracted him from the fight. Many analysts pointed to his overconfidence, believing he underestimated Usyk's calculated approach. In stark contrast, Usyk maintained a low profile, dedicating himself entirely to training. This difference in preparation styles became a major talking point, highlighting how discipline and focus ultimately triumphed over bravado. Then came the fourth round, the round that sealed Fury's fate. Usyk unleashed a blistering combination, leaving Fury wobbling like a skyscraper in an earthquake. The crowd erupted as Usyk, sensing victory, moved in for the kill. Fury, desperate, threw a jab to create distance, but it was too late. Usyk landed a thunderous right hook, followed by a devastating uppercut, sending Fury crashing to the canvas. The referee's count was a mere formality. Fury wasn't getting up. The self-proclaimed king was dethroned once again, this time in spectacular and decisive fashion. What followed was chaos. Instead of acknowledging Oleksandr Usyk's brilliance, Tyson Fury launched into an unhinged tirade, claiming the fight was fixed and accusing Usyk's camp of bribing officials. He even suggested he had been sabotaged by his own team. The man who had spent weeks mocking Usyk as a coward now refused to accept defeat with any semblance of grace. Social media erupted, with fans and pundits calling out Fury for his lack of sportsmanship. "If anyone's a paper champion, it's Tyson Fury," quipped one commentator. Fury's bribery claims were as vague as they were outrageous. He offered no evidence, just wild accusations that further tarnished his reputation. The judges were bought, the ref was blind, and Usyk didn't even hit that hard. Fury fumed during the post-fight interview. His deflection only deepened the embarrassment. It was the kind of rant that left many wondering if Fury had watched the same fight as everyone else. Fans were quick to highlight the irony of Tyson Fury's complaints. Here was a man who built his career as a larger-than-life villain, a master trash talker thriving on controversy, now crying foul because he couldn't deliver on his words. "You said you'd destroy him in 6 rounds. What happened?" One fan posted. The answer was simple. Oleksandr Usyk happened. This wasn't the first time Fury had come up short against Usyk. Their previous fight ended in a unanimous decision for Usyk, a loss Fury blamed on a bad training camp and ring rust. But this time, there were no excuses left to make. Fury had been decisively and undeniably knocked out by the very fighter he spent months belittling. The rematch only underscored the stark gap in skill and preparation between the two. The fallout extended far beyond the fighters. Reactions poured in from across the boxing world. Conor McGregor, never one to miss a chance for a jab, quipped, "Maybe Fury should try UFC. Less talking, more punching." Meanwhile, Usyk's camp celebrated their victory with quiet dignity, emphasizing the preparation and discipline that led to their triumph. For Fury, the loss was a harsh and humbling reality check.
On a good show, and that's what I'm not interested in talking or acting up or anything. That's it.
That was a very intense and long face-off. What was being said between you and Oleksandr in that fight?
Fury's antics continued in the days following the fight, from bizarre social media rants to blaming everyone but himself. His credibility took a massive hit, and pundits began questioning whether Fury could ever recover from this defeat. It's one thing to lose, but another to tarnish your legacy by refusing to face reality, said one analyst. Beyond the immediate loss, The defeat raised questions about Fury's future in boxing. Can he rebuild his career after back-to-back losses to the same opponent, or is this the beginning of the end for a once dominant heavyweight? For Usyk, the victory cemented his place among the sport's greats, a technical genius who dismantled one of the loudest figures in boxing. In the lead-up to the fight, Fury's camp released footage of him sparring and claiming he was in the best shape of his life. Meanwhile, Usyk focused on grueling drills and precision-based training, a stark contrast to Fury's bombastic approach. Sports analysts dissected both fighters' preparations, with some pointing out that Fury seemed overconfident, while Usyk appeared laser-focused and ready for the challenge.
He'll see another round, but oh my word, where we see the Gypsy King go down in flames.
On fight night, the atmosphere was electric. Celebrities filled the arena, with stars like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, David Beckham, and LeBron James spotted ringside. Social media buzzed with anticipation, with hashtags like #FuryUsyk2 and #TheGypsyFalls trending worldwide. Fury, clad in his signature flamboyant robe, made his entrance to a deafening roar, accompanied by pyrotechnics and his usual bravado. In stark contrast, Usyk entered with a calm demeanor, emphasizing discipline over theatrics. The stakes couldn't have been higher, and the tension was palpable. Boxing commentator Max Kellerman remarked that Fury treated the event like another show to headline, while Usyk treated it as a war. There were also murmurs about Fury's team dynamics being less cohesive than they appeared. Insiders hinted at tensions among his coaching staff regarding training methods, which might have contributed to his lackluster performance. The boxing community now speculated whether Fury would return for another fight or take an extended hiatus to regroup. Meanwhile, Usyk's victory solidified his status as a global superstar. Fans from all over the world praised his discipline, humility, and extraordinary skill. The rematch not only showcased the technical beauty of boxing, but also highlighted the importance of mental toughness and respect for opponents. In the end, Fury's rematch with Usyk wasn't just a fight, it was a reckoning. Fury talked the talk, but when it came time to walk the walk, he stumbled. Literally. While his trash talk entertained in the build-up, it's his inability to accept defeat that will be remembered. For all his bravado, Fury proved one thing: sometimes the loudest voice in the room is just noise.